All right, thanks for joining me today. It is June 11th, 2020, and you are watching the Growth Dividend Investing using the Robinhood app with Joe Ball here. We got an exciting video for you going today. So we're going to take a look at a couple of stock buys that I did today, a couple of option buys that I did today. We'll also talk about some viewer comments, and we'll do a general overview of the portfolio. So with that, I want to let you know that, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You need to make sure you do your own diligence. This is me documenting my journey on a goal that I made to myself to make $100 a month in dividend income. Like always, I'm going to start the video off here with a short clip of my dogs. So we have Russell on the left there, the tan and white Lab Weinweiner mix, and we have James on the right here. So they're actually brothers. They're just a litter apart. James is the older one. We were just sitting in the kitchen on lunch today, just having them do some tricks for me, letting them have some turkey. All right, and they're definitely a couple of good boys. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get into the video today. So taking a look at the portfolio, we're currently sitting at $2,513. We are down $229 or 8% on the day. For the week, we are currently down $386 or 13%. On the month, we are down, actually we're up $57 or 2%. For the 3-month time frame, we are up $114 or 4.7%. And then for the year or the all-time, because I did start this portfolio under 1 year ago, we are up $125 or 5%. So if anybody was following the market today, we lost about 7%, about 1,800 points. So that was a pretty big drop in the market. So for my weekly totals and things like that, they're way down. When you look at the all-time, I'm still up. I bought in for the most part around 2,300. And, if you've been following my videos the last couple of days, I was really, against buying in the last couple of days and cost averaging myself up. And I'm really happy that I did that because that avoided me for some huge losses today. So, like always, like I say, I don't like to buy on green days. I only like to buy on red days. On the more recent, I've been doing a lot of options and things like that. But we'll go ahead, we'll look at a couple of stocks that I bought today, and we'll also look at some options that I picked up. All right, so we'll go ahead. I'm going to trace through all the order calls that I put in today through the different stock buys and the options, and then we'll go back over and do a recap of all of them. So starting today, I put the call out for those that have been following me. I had a USO call for $29. I've all but pretty much lost all my money on that, so I put $88 in on it. Pretty much down to nothing. The calls for tomorrow and USO price fell off, so that's not really worth anything. I was going to fire sale it for $29, which would have been over half loss. Didn't sell. I ended up canceling it. Probably just going to hold it out to tomorrow. We'll see what it does. So next, I did purchase 2 shares of Coca-Cola at $47.63. Great dividend there for KO. And I also picked up 2 shares of Pfizer for $70. That averaged me down on Pfizer. So now I'm totally up to 7 shares of Coke, and I have 5 shares of Pfizer. Going up a little bit farther, I put in a call for Kelly Services, which didn't go through. Ended up canceling it. I made a buy for Prospect Capital. 1 call, which is good till 1/15 of 21. For $7, I paid 10 cents a contract for it, so it cost me $10. So that could come back, make me some money later on. I put in a buy for a call for SDIV, which is an ETF. Didn't go through, I canceled it. I put one on Washington Prime Group. It didn't go through, I canceled it. I did another one for SDIV. Didn't go through, I canceled it. For those of you that aren't familiar with the options things, they basically display there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pick options up for $5, $10, $15, things like that. So if I can get, a call for say December to buy something for a decent price for $5, $10, I'm going to pick that up. And then basically what I'm going to do with that money when I make money, if I make money off of it, would be to then flip it into long-term dividend stocks. So I actually picked up another one of these Prospect Capitals too. So same price, $10, and the call on it's for 2021. I tried to do another Kelly Services one, didn't go through. I looked at a ERF, which is just another stock, didn't go through for a call. Then I actually had two SDIV calls go through, so I bought two of them. I really like this call, so it's a $14 call, and I paid $15 for it. I bought two of them, so I paid $30. And what that does is that gives me the right to buy 100 shares of SDIV, which is an ETF at $14 a share. So if you follow SDIV, that was running anywhere from $16 to $21 before COVID. So hopefully by the time December rolls around, the whole market's rebounded because it's an ETF. It's spread out over many stocks, and it's over that price of $14. So, I'll give you guys a little example here. I have two calls of it, which basically means 200 shares. Let's say that SDIV goes up to $16, okay? So what that would mean is I would make $1 off every share that I have for 200 shares, or actually $2. My apologies, $2 for every share that I have. So each contract then would basically be worth $200, or instead of exercising it, I may be able to just sell it, that type of things, and make money off of it that way. So these calls are really cool. I'm not going to go too technical into calls and puts and things like that. There's people out there, there's videos out there that explain it way better than I would get into. Um, Plus, I don't like making videos that long. I'm not trying to do a half an hour video explaining calls. So, next, I also did make a buy of ATNM is the ticker on it. I bought 30 more shares of it for $12.96. It's just a pharmaceutical company that's out there. I'll probably pick some more of them up also. I think they're going to do things. This is purely a growth stock, no dividends onto that. So the dividend stocks that I picked up today were the Coca-Cola, the 2 shares, and the Pfizer, the 3. And then I also bought a couple of them contracts, 2 of them being Prospect Capital, 2 of them being the SDIV. And I did want to show you guys one thing too. I did get a dividend payout. A couple pending. I did get my ExxonMobil dividend. I'm going to do dividends tomorrow. I'll do a recalc of what I'm currently bringing annually, monthly, that type of thing. But I just want to let you know I did get that payout for the ExxonMobil. So let's go ahead and get into some viewer comments from last time. So the first comment comes from Paying Dividends. He says 50 subs, let's go. So, thanks for coming out, showing your support for the channel. For those of you that may have missed it, I did hit that 50 sub mark, I think 2 days ago. So, if you haven't subscribed to this video already, make sure you do subscribe to it. Next comment comes from Danny Castro. He says, I liked and subbed. Very informative video. Keep up the great work. So thanks, Danny, for coming out and showing your support for the channel. I really appreciate that you liked and subbed to the channel. And thanks for the compliment on the great work. I will keep it up, and I'll keep trying to put out quality content. If you guys could all do me a favor, go out and share this to your favorite social media platform. I actually got banned from posting on Facebook yesterday, so my video count might be a little bit down as far as the views in the next couple of ones until that gets turned back on. So if you guys could all do me a favor and share it out there, it would really help me out. All right, and our last comment comes from Galen Mass Investing. He says another solid update, man. So definitely thanks for coming out. He's been supporting me since the beginning, video number 1. So I definitely appreciate that support that you've been giving me. And I'll keep the updates coming. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for the video today. I want to ask you, if you've made it this far into the video, definitely make sure you leave me a like down below. Throw me a comment. Let me know, what was your favorite part of the video. If you got any questions or anything like that, definitely leave me a comment. I may pull your comment out in the next video, answer it for you right on the air, give you a little shout out, whatnot. And I'd also like to remind you that, nobody said getting rich was going to be quick. Don't forget to live your dreams. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time tomorrow.